PS2 flop crowd is still continuing to, speak their minds. Again, these are the same people who think the Steam Deck is a success when it only sold like 5 million consoles at most. Or these are the same people who think Stellar Blade sold, yeah, I was told that Stellar Blade sold 2 million copies. But the total amount of money Stellar Blade made was $43 million. Yeah, $43 million divided by, $70. Okay, let's just even discount the game like $50 or $40 for discounts. The game either did not sell a million copies or barely sold over a million copies as well. And yeah, it's going to flop. Everyone I speak to say the same thing. Who are you speaking to? Other 4chaners? Maybe Redditors? Because I think Redditors probably say the same thing. It looks cool, but I don't want to buy it on release. Wait till of course. That's what that whole Nintendo Direct is for. Unless it's gonna really be like that one week I keep saying, or just Fatal Frame or Danganronpa, games that no one buys. Nintendo has to have games that people will actually buy. I know people will be angry at me when I say that, but no one's gonna buy a Switch for Sagura Kagura, Neptunia, Danganronpa, Fatal Frame, and all these anime, Japanese anime games. Okay, and people are like, but people do like, oh yeah, most people who watch anime watch Sohen anime. Okay, that's the normie stuff. If they want to have anime stuff that actually sells, it'll probably be Sonen anime games like Dragon Ball, Naruto, and of course the new anime like Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen, I think it's called, and of course that Bleach game that I keep seeing ads for. That's the mainstream anime. Okay, One Punch Man obviously as well here. Okay, nobody had the money to buy 400 to 500. Again. People had the money during the pandemic to buy the fucking PS5, which all of the gaming outlets and all of the big gaming YouTubers claim was the greatest console of all time. Or how many people spend $1,000 on a new PC when the old PC, eventually breaks? Because again, nothing lasts forever. Oh yeah, there are people who spend $100,000 on a new PC because again, computers are not cheap. That's just an absolute fact. Okay, in this economy, people going to buy it will be uneasy about a lot of big streamers are saying that I even bought it on his Switch too. They mostly play on PC. Most of these quote unquote big streamers play on PC. Whereas PC I think is more expensive despite the fact that it would easy content. There's just no interest. Nintendo effed up. That's probably the worst time they could have on to say PS5 released during the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm sorry, Nintendo is fine. Every time of like Pokemon, like Pokemon won't play the Switch too. First of all, most of these big streamers play on PC. Okay, that's just how it is in the gaming economy. They don't even play on PS5, which is told by all these people that's the greatest console of all time. First of all, we almost know nothing about the Switch 2. Yes, we saw what the console looks like, but we don't know what games are going to be on the PS5, on the Switch 2. I'm sure the hype will definitely drum up once we see what games are coming to the Switch 2 as well. Nintendo has to I do think Nintendo definitely has to play their cards right and actually get games that people actually want to buy. Like, people are expecting not games like Danganronpa remake or Fatal Frame remake or here's Sagura Kagura 8 for the Switch 2 and Neptunia remake trilogy. Like, no one's gonna buy any of that. Okay, people want actual games for the Switch 2. Okay, that's just the absolute fact. Okay. I wish the anime fans will just be quiet and just let Nintendo just do it and put whatever games they want on the Switch and not just cater to them. Sorry, but Fatal Frame only sells like 100,000 copies per entry, basically. Goodbye.